Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 17th episode, the second season of Saiki Kusuo no Sign-On. And, you know, my cat Boots clearly knows that because he's making sure to get his valuable screen time in. But yeah, last episode, what happened? I think Emu wanted a boyfriend to not fall down the Yuri path. Kaito had a cool fort that people were helping building and it all just kind of came crashing down. Brother wanted a gift for Terahashi, but Saiki was the MVP there, got her a gift she actually wanted. And I think we had some ghosty stuff with Toritsuka, that was cool too. But yeah, we're here for this episode, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes, we are. I'm surprised Mara was willing to put down food long enough to do her segment of the opening dance. Put your pants on. Put your pants on. I try not to sing along with it, but it's really hard. Do not chop the worth in half. It is nice that even the unimportant characters do get a little bit of time in the opening. Shouldn't dance while holding that Saiki, you could drop it. Can we have an episode where it's just Terahashi dancing? I'd be okay with that. He's back. The brothers' 5 directives. Okay. Is it? I mean, that's what I would assume. Okay. That was a close one. Yeah, I figured. Nice to see you too, brother. That's not cool, man. Not looking amused. Wow. Come on. That's... What? Come on. This escalated quickly. He's pretty much the best one at dealing with Saiki's powers in the entire show. Hands down. You got the stuff, man? I mean, it's kind of a fun game if you ignore the, you know, the consequences of losing. Yeah. Cool. That makes sense. HB. That is very avant-garde. Okay, what's in it? That's not gonna be easy. Screw your fan. It wouldn't be easy. How much work did Kusuke put into this? Because I know Kusuke has the assets to do some crazy stuff, but just... that's not cool. Come on. Kusuke's just evil. Oh, no. Why? You are a bad person, Kusuke. Do you know that? It really is. Wow. Are you kidding me? I think one of us had more fun than the other. Oh, well, all's forgiven then. Yeah, that's all it takes. Well, that's a birthday he'll never forget. Does the zoo involve all those characters in the background? Because if so, where's the zoo? Well, most of those things are good, but... TV is the best babysitter. A few minutes later, we're at the zoo. Children can be scary like that. At least you can teleport away. We'll strangle you, kid. I bet they do. I think we've all been there. Very telling. Not they have much else to do. Please spread yourself for me. Good luck with that. What? Ella. Pess? Really? Maybe he doesn't like the name. I know I don't. Got his attention? Oh, I think he appreciates that. Okay, let's go home. Babysitting kids, the worst thing ever. Very shrewd. Yeah, he didn't know that, though. The monkey's got the bag. Yeah. Give me the bag back, monkey. I'm just that good. You know you're our caged animal, right? Know your place, monkey. Yeah. Oh, okay. He's playing that game. Yeah, do you understand now? Saiki does not mess around. Gotta find a quick orphanage to drop this kid off at? Of course not. He's mean to me. Huh. The disastrous work of a new manga author. Very interesting. No. Well, that changes things. That definitely changes things. You look overworked, man. You should take some time off. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's so weird seeing Saiki so happy. It's a rare privilege. Sigh. Ah! uh, yeah. Oh? What's it about? I mean, it sounds alright. Nothing groundbreaking, but... Oh. Does it at least have a lot of fan service? Because that might save it. The weird complaint? Huh. Didn't know that. Then again, I'm not an artist. Very, very simple dialogue there. uh. It's a good point, but... yeah. That was a very weird bit, but... You don't want to go limp, no. Well, the ink thing was pretty obvious. Yeah. That ink on the screen. Yeah. That's a problem. Well, of course, you'd think that. Yeah, no idea. Why not? Yeah, you know, kind of like One Piece. There you go. Just straight up title dropped it too. Hey, Assassination Classroom is awesome. That's a good thing to copy from. Oh, that really is horrible. Okay. Kaito brothers. Okay. So Kaito does have a little brother. Interesting. Scary thought. Oh. Has he really corrupted his brother? Oh. Your brother. Oh god, he's got him completely... That's... Reconsider your life goals there. I mean, I like Kaito, but I bet you would have. It can't measure up to you. You know, give or take. Don't do it. It's the world's not ready for that. uh. uh. Yeah, that's. I guess he's not bad with an inconsistency. And then he runs into his friends. I already like his little brother more than I do the other kid that's in the show. You know, the one at the zoo. Toki. So I guess it's Toki time. Yes, that should be fun. Oh no. And here I thought he was Psycho's henchman. Okay. Gotta keep it going. Quiet boy. Did he? Now we're taking him for One Punch Man, I see. Tell us more, please, Toki. A light bulb? Did he invent that? I can't believe this child believes all that. Eventually, he's gonna realize you're a liar, Kaito. Yeah, we're learning so much today. Ah, the mother. I know, right? Oh no, yeah, that was a little sister. I didn't think it looked like the mom, but it's been a while since I've seen her, so I just kind of assumed it was anyway. She actually is a tuning. Come on, Kaito, go take care of that. My boy, you got this. There we go. I'm the little brother of Kaito, I'll have you know. Really gotta watch what you say, man. Very, very good, Nendo. I'm sure he appreciates that. Oh. Oh, damn. I think you've already well passed him in several ways. A girl's makeover. There we go. I know, right? I'm sure it is. I wouldn't want that, no. I could... Yep. Are you two actually gonna interact a little bit now? Was that hair or... Because it looked like purple blood at first, but... I like how she's like in the shadow, but you can still see the glow. And they're finally in a scene together. Yes. I know, right? That's Anora. Not exactly good competition. It's complicated. They, you know, they're psychicers. I quite like her outfit there, though. Except for that. That's the one way she beats you. but I prefer your size, Terashi, if it makes you feel any better. I really don't think he does. Wow, I don't know what to say. I really wish you wouldn't mess with perfection like that. Okay, this is interesting developments. Kind of crossing paths here. Terashi still looks good, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't think Terashi could do anything to herself to make herself look bad. No, that's not what he would say. Yeah, don't psychoanalyze Saiki, that's a scary concept. Is it? Really? I think she just took another step. You can tell... Wow. She still looks really good, though. I stand by my statement. What's... Okay, there we go. We're back to usual. It was cute having her do her makeover, but this is the best Terashi. Solid advice there. Yes, you are the one for Saiki. Did he just do it? Oh wow, he actually did it. Oh gosh, he actually got to him there. Wow. I actually got chills from that. Wow. Like, serious chills from that. That was a big deal. Like, I think I need a minute to recover from that. She actually did it. Her big goal was basically achieved there, although she doesn't really know it. Like, I never thought the day would come. And those two actually interacted this episode, which is great, because the ED kind of implies that they would. Whew. Whew. Well, we're going to get that character next episode. That was the 17th episode of the second season of Saiki Kusuo no Seinen. And this episode, well, I guess I should just start at the beginning, but yeah, the beginning. Saiki was apparently a babysitter, went to the zoo with a child, that's always asking for trouble, you know. A lot can go wrong there. Especially when you get there after the child was whined for an hour to go there, and then when you finally do, it's like, nah, it kind of sucks here, it smells, and getting kind of bored, you know. That's why children are the worst, just like the worst thing ever in life, but But yeah, some fun was had, I guess. We got to see some animals. They have interesting thoughts, a variety of thoughts. You know, some of them contemplate life, some of them look down on humans, some of them just talking about things that a human might talk about, like tires, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, it was all right. It was all right. You know, nothing too bad happened. Just the lost backpack, which we got after Saiki tried to traumatize some animals. Just as you do, you don't mess with Saiki. That's one of the lessons of the anime. Just you don't mess with Saiki. He will win usually, unless you're Kusuke. And speaking of Kusuke, he yeah, he had a bit of a plan for Saiki. Basically said, "Hey, Saiki, here's a bomb. Hey, you didn't die from that bomb. Cool. By the way, there's like another thing that I'm doing. It's gonna be like this firework message to reveal your secret. So if you don't want that to happen, you gotta go through these elaborate events that I got for you. So have fun with that, Saiki." And they all kind of involved in using his powers, which is cool. You know, a chance for him to use a bunch of his powers in an event like that. Not something the show has really done a lot. It kind of, you know, felt like you know, like a Hollywood movie, sort of action movie sort of thing. I don't know if it was Die Hard or not, but I know some movie it did something like that where there was like bombs in various locations and had to solve plans, solve riddles and stuff to deal with them and stuff like that. So it might have been Die Hard, but yeah, that reminded me a lot of that. And of course, there's other movies with bombs in them, like that one I think was called Speed, where the vehicle, if it goes under a certain speed limit, you know, it just blows up. So, you know, it's usually a big thing like that. But anyway, the point is, Saiki went around looking through objects, using most, maybe not, I don't know how many powers he has off the top of my head, but he used quite a few powers in order to do it, which included his, what did he call it when he touches things? Psychometry? When he like touches it and like sees the memories of that object or whatever, and he just got to see the horribleness of like guys rubbing it on their armpit or putting doorknobs in their mouths, just like, ugh, that was horrible. Just, I don't think I want to touch doorknobs anymore. But yeah, luckily in the end it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a happy birthday thing. So Kusuke is a little bit weird. Kusuke is weird, but that stuff did remind me that once again that he is the best of anyone when dealing with Saiki's powers, which is cool. We also had some manga stuff, you know. Saiki doesn't get excited by very much in this show. It's pretty much just the Jello pudding stuff and, you know, his favorite manga. Pretty much, I don't think it really gets excited about. And the manga thing's mostly because, you know, Saiki originated as a manga. The person that created Saiki therefore likes manga, so it's usually a pretty good fit to have your main character like manga. So, you know, it's not really a big surprise or anything. But yeah, we got to see his favorite manga, Cyborg, Lonely Cyborg, something like that. And I think even the assistant was trying his own manga there. Can't remember exactly what it was called, but I believe it was some Angel Lucifer battle manga, something like that. But yeah, that was a pretty cool segment because it kept talking about all the criticism and stuff because, you know, there's a lot of mistakes you can make. And an editor is kind of his job to let you know that. Editors might not be necessarily good at making their own great manga, but they can usually tell you the little mistakes that you're making, like, well, obvious stuff like dropping ink on it or lacking backgrounds, the dialogue's a bit much, you know, overusing narration. You know, stuff like that. So, also the weird left thing that he mentioned, which I never really thought about that, but I guess it kind of makes sense. You usually draw with one of your two hands, so it kind of makes sense that might be a little bit lopsided in some respect if you don't kind of work to avoid that. But it's not something I was ever aware of, but pretty cool to learn about that. Definitely. But yeah, so the references were funny. You know, we had the little antenna things that Saiki has that was referenced. We also had some actual other manga reference like One Piece and Assassination Classroom. Assassination Classroom, I have watched the anime and I loved it. Like it's really good. One Piece I have not watched. And mostly because it's like 800 plus episodes and ain't nobody got time for that and all that. So if like, could you imagine how long that would take to just like watch if you watch one episode a week? Even 2 episodes a week, you'd be like, you'd probably be a decade older by the time you got through it, but that's a big reason why I never decided to tackle One Piece. Maybe if it ever ends and we find out that it actually has a legit end, you know, maybe motivate me a bit more, but not right now. But yeah, one of my favorite parts of the episode was definitely the Kaito brother stuff. Kaito, he's always been one of my favorite male characters in the show. Obviously, Saiki would be my #1 favorite male character, and #2 would probably be Saiki, be Kaito, because I don't think I like anyone more than Kaito aside from Saiki. Pyro is alright, but, you know, I strongly dislike Nendo. Toritsuka's pretty cool, he's kind of close to Kaito on my meter, I guess. Kuboyasu I don't care about much either, he's just kind of there. But yeah, Kaito is just one of my favorite male characters. So it was cool to see more of his family. We saw the mother at some point, but it was a long time ago. So when we saw the sister, I was kind of like, oh, I guess that's a mother. She doesn't really look familiar, but I assume it's a mother. Who else could it possibly be? You know, because you already saw a sibling. I didn't think we'd get two of his siblings in one episode, but we did. That's cool. You know, see his little brother, and it kind of makes sense, you know, their dynamics. Kaito was like, yeah, Dark Reunion, I battle them with my epic, amazing powers, and the world is like, is afraid of me, and this is my turf, and I defend it. Nobody messes with me. I got my henchmen, and just I'm way stronger than Ciderman. Just, yeah, and his little brother is at the age where you'd believe a lot of that, but, you know, not forever, Kaito. Eventually, he is going to learn that you just lied to him his whole life, and he'll might not take that well, depending on how things go, so you might want to not push it too much there. But as we saw, the little brother Toki is actually just better than Kaito in a lot of ways, like definitely a better fighter, and probably smarter, you know. But, you know, he just has that childlike innocence, but, you know, it won't be too much longer before he finds out that Kaito is a fraud and also Santa's not real. But yeah, I kind of like the sister, you know. I feel like I could like her if I got a bit more time with her. But yeah, the final scene. The final scene was a big one. Okay, I commented on it before, the lack of interactions between Miko and Terahashi, because, well, for one, they're two of the best female characters, and also that the ED has them singing a duet. Now, when that happens, you would assume they have a lot of interactions in the show, and that really wasn't true. They had like maybe one when Miko was first introduced. I don't really remember much beyond that. But yeah, this time we got some more. Because, you know, Terahashi likes Saiki, she's made that no secret, and Miko kind of hangs out with Saiki a lot, because, you know, he has his plans with her, and she knows his secret, so there's plenty of reason for them to spend a decent amount of time together. She's a psychic after all. But Terahashi took issue with that. It was kind of funny seeing some of her misunderstandings in regards to the whole thing, because he's like, oh, I guess Saiki's ignoring me, the perfect girl, for this. I mean, what has she got that I ain't got? And then she established that she has boobs. That's what she has that she doesn't have, and that's definitely true. She's definitely much larger than Terahashi in that regard, which, you know, a lot of people like. I personally like a more modest chest, but I know I'm in the minority on that one. But, you know, that doesn't mean I'm not going to stare at Miko's chest when given the opportunity. I certainly will. But yeah, Terahashi, she can't really do anything about that problem, but she figured, hey, if he's in a, you know, Gyaru's, I could do that. I could totally do that, you know, put on way too much makeup and stuff, and change my image, have an image change. And she did that. She definitely did that. And I was a bit taken aback. I shouldn't have been. I mean, the segment was called, you know, makeover or whatever, so I guess I should have seen that coming, but still. I don't know, when you just, suddenly I'm used to seeing Terahashi in all of her perfection, and then suddenly she just looks different. That really, yeah, that took a little bit to swallow, but I knew that it would be temporary, so I wasn't going to make a big deal of it either way. But yeah, she still looked pretty good. She's always going to be best as, you know, normal standard Terahashi. But I did enjoy and appreciate the bit of makeover stuff that we had, because we got to see her a little bit different here and there, and not for too long. Definitely not for too long. So I definitely like that, especially the second one when she went full on blonde, full Gyaru, and when she did that thing when we did like that shot, because I remember that shot from the opening. I just assumed it was a new girl. I had no idea that it was actually Terahashi. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But and then you had Miko just kind of doing the opposite. It was all pretty funny. I really enjoyed that segment. But what made it really special was in the end. In the very end, she actually made Saiki go Ofu, what she's wanted to do for so long, what she enjoys making guys do. Saiki actually did it, like it slipped out against his will. She actually bashed at his defenses so much through the course of the show that she finally got through it, and he accidentally leaked it out. Like he tried to hide it and cover his mouth, but he did it. Like he did it. That was great. That really, you know, not in my entire life have I been that just, I don't know what the good word for it is, surprised, impressed, shocked. I don't know what the good word is, but it's the most I've ever been from a scene that was nothing more than two people standing close to each other and one of them just making a glorified breathing sound. Like, that is so little actually happening. If you watch that out of context without watching the show, it would have been nothing to you, like, at all. That's what's so great about it. Like, they really built that up. Like, the audience earned that pretty much, I guess is a good way to put it. It's like, I just imagine somebody looking at that out of context, they wouldn't care, not in the slightest. But me, somebody that's just followed the show for so long, has known about Terahashi's struggle, the back and forth between them. That really had a lot of meaning towards it, and it does say a lot. It does say that Saiki really is falling for Terahashi, which that really isn't too surprising, I guess, because everyone loves Terahashi. Just some people are a little bit harder to crack than others. Saiki's obviously already given his reasons why he's not into Terahashi or just girls in general. You know, he's given various reasons for that, where he doesn't really see them as, you know, girls, as something to be attracted to, and also the mind reading probably doesn't help, you know. So he's given multiple reasons why, but Terahashi still, she's not just a normal girl. She is a goddess perfection, as the show has said time and time again. So it definitely makes sense that if anyone was to actually get through to Saiki, it would be someone as amazing as her and determined as her to do so. So that really was great there. That, yeah, I wonder if we're gonna go any further, if we actually will start to do some real romance between the two of them. That'd be pretty cool. But it's hard to imagine Saiki actually on a date with Terahashi, like with him excited about it. That's really hard to picture, but we might just get there, depending on how things are going, because that was a good sign. It was definitely a good sign. And I kind of skipped over it, but the beginning part of that scene was funny too, when the guys were talking about how glorious Terahashi was, and she's like, "You guys have to do that so close to me. You're making it really hard to pretend I can't hear you." To play my role of, you know, being a girl that's not aware of how perfect she is, you know, to be more perfect. But that was good too. I also like the mental image of Terahashi with the wings and the towel thing, and Miko, the devil outfit, and that was good too. But anyway, this was a really good episode, especially with that final episode. It was a great way to end off the episode. Definitely really good stuff. So, as always, I love this show. It's just, yes, it's sad to see that we're so close to the end. It's like, what, 7 or so episodes left before we get to the conclusion that comes out soon, like the finale bit that's going to come out, which I will react to that when it's out as well, of course. But yeah, this was really good stuff. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.